we're doing the amazing line following. The amazing line bot challenge. Ralph Campbell, ladies and gentlemen.
So, did anyone bring a line following robot tonight?
Mark Johnston, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. We have a
Participate.
contestant. A challenger.
Now, this has had 0 changes since the last time we were here, so I fully anticipate it will do just as well as it did last time, which is it failed miserably. Anyway, it is a cute little robot. It's got Moto Mouse theme here, so it has a mouse face on the front, which is kind of cute. And we shall see how far it makes it. I don't think it's going to make it, but I'm sorry, I shouldn't.
Don't be so
You're managing expectations.
Anyway, this one is more rudimentary creation in that last ROS-based thing and so forth. This one, I'll turn it like this, so let's see, there's the camera. Okay. So when I turn it on, you'll see that it has a display, and the display will give me status of what it's doing at the time. I guess it's not coming through there very well. Anyway, what it'll do is it'll have a display that shows me where the line sensors are seeing a line or not seeing it, and then it'll give me the intensity of 1 to 9 for each of those dots, and that's how it's looking for the line. It's got a little custom board on bottom with an M0 processor that I made. It's also on Mark Toys, all this stuff you can read about later. So I was mostly excited about making the cool line sensor, and I didn't focus enough on writing the software. But basically, the tiny, the teensy 3.6 is the processor on the top, and it's getting serial information from the line sensor, which is a little subsystem, basically. And it tells me what type of line it thinks it saw, and then it moves along. It's nowhere near as nice and spiffy as the one that Ralph has, but it's mine. It is going to turn, and because of Ralph making this a really complex maze, it may never make it out. Also, it doesn't go very fast, so you'll have to bear with it there. It runs on like one of these 18650 LiPo batteries that last probably forever on this thing.
Where's the cheese?
And it does not have any cheese. And
That's why it's not
maybe it's searching for it, I don't know.
That's why it's going so slow.
Yeah, unfortunately. So I meant to speed it up. I worked on a really cool project. I do all kinds of little boards and stuff. And my latest one I'm getting excited about because I was talking with Ralph over here was a solar compass, which we're not going to see because there, see, it's just lost the show right there. So that's well, maybe not.
It's recovered.
Yeah, but what's going to get messed up now is the learn mode will have just gotten messed up by that last maneuver, because it goes through and says, okay, there was a right, left, left, right, left, right, and then it goes through and minimizes that whole thing in the end so that it can then try to go directly to the end target. Well, that part's not going to work. So we won't even try that. Plus, it's so slow. Who wants to watch that, right?
We're easily amused.
Yeah. Now see, it's a right seeker, so therefore it's going to go off and head all the way down to the end of this thing, and then it senses a dead end by noticing that everything is white after the tape is ended, so it'll do a U-turn. And
See the
right.
displays?
The good news is if it makes it up to here, everything is a right turn or a I can't turn at all from there on. So I don't want to say I'm hopeful yet, but it's actually doing better than I thought it would do. It's real susceptible to the light and so forth, and I got to set the thresholds for the given pattern and all that. But it is IR sensors, and they're all in a row down underneath the thing. So
the display says 22 cents on top, just running the taxi marker?
oh, okay. So cent means there's a right turn, a center line, a dead end. There's little mnemonics I gave it
Look at this.
so that it would you know.
Look at this, dude.
It might actually make it to the end. Although we had another situation where, for whatever reason, it looked like a perfectly fine corner and everything, and for some reason it thought it was a dead end and turned around and went the other way.
You
So,
got it. You got it.
but I'm
got
actually
this
very, very happy it's even done this far.
You got this thing.
Well, don't speak too soon there, Cam.
I'm giving
We shall see.
I'm giving it a stress test. Oh man, this is great. This is awesome.
So what it's doing is, in this case right here, it would have said left because it saw black on the left and nothing straight ahead. You know, it makes a decision on what kind of thing it's dealing with, and then it does right sensing, but in a dead end, of course, it has to turn around. If it has no choice, it just goes the direction that the line is going.
See the display on top.
Yeah, so there's, see that ahead, now it says left and then ahead, that was really fast, but it just tells you what it's doing if you watch it, careful enough.
Style points for blinking LEDs.
Yeah. But what I don't have is the cool sounds that Marco always has on his box. Hey, we might make it. All right, I think we made it. Really fast. On the display, it said right, left, etc. If it minimized properly and where it got lost was part of the minimization, then it'll make it. But I'm not keeping tabs, so I don't know. No, see that it got all confused. But it made it through the first part, so that's it. Thank you. Got to start with level 1, I'll take what I can get.
Is there anyone else that wants to give it a try? Going once, going twice. Okay. I'll demo mine again, just for those who haven't seen it.
And this knows the man.
So this is a Pololu Zumo robot. You can buy it pre-assembled just exactly like this, except I took the little metal shield off because it gets trapped on the edges of the tiles. And then I wrote some fairly sophisticated software. It actually does A-star, builds an actual map of the maze, and can handle loops and all of that for level 3. But this maze here doesn't have loops because that's for October.
Oh, yes. How does your light sensor work? Oh,
So the line sensors are infrared, just infrared detectors.
Ralph, it went straight on the first crossroads, so why is that?
Well, it actually, whenever it finds an intersection with more than one choice, it will take a random branch and remember which branch it took. And then when it comes back to that intersection again, it'll take the unexplored branch. Now this, so I have, I don't know if you can see it. Oh, there it is. The little blinking green light means that it thinks it has not seen the entire maze. Because if there's more than 2 unexplored paths, there might be a shorter path somewhere. So by pressing the middle button, it tells it to go explore some more. So now it's taking the routes that it didn't take the first time. And once it knows where it is, it goes a little faster.
Yeah.
So now it's exploring the other routes.
So is this Pololo chassis designed as a line follower? Or just makes
It was actually designed as a sumo robot with the line sensors to detect the edge of the circle. But since they have 5 sensors in a row, you can
Yeah.
use it for line following as well. So now it has the complete map, and on the third try, it will just take the shortest route. And there you have it.
All right, thank you very much.